Hey guys, how you doing? This is Manga Etc. and I'm here today to bring you the review for One Piece Manga chapter 829. We start things off with Luffy and company, and to no surprise, they're going forward. Luffy is not that guy to get scared off by a little note telling him to back off. He wants his boy Sanji, so he's gonna go get his boy Sanji or die trying. So we see them basically following Puddin or Purin, whatever her name is, map. And we have Nami, she's navigating there, she's the navigator, she's following the map the best she could. And she goes on to explain that how once they see an island within the distance, they need to look at the log post, and the log post will point to the next location they need to go to, and then they need to immediately head towards the island. And this way they can avoid like Big Mom's trackers or whatever, however way people are indicating where they are. But we see some little creatures under the sea, and I think that's her Big Mom's one of Big Mom's tracking devices. So in order to avoid that, that's what they've been doing. And now, just before we finish things off with them, we see this big centipede come up, and now Chopper and Nami go run off scared. Obviously, I understand Naomi, she's a girl that's in distress. I'm not being sexist, but that's basically how females are portrayed, and not just in anime, but in a lot of things. But Chopper, who is 17 years old now, I think, basically, like, when you're at the age of 17, you think you're, like, the man. But no, he's running off as well, and everybody else is stance up. Obviously, Luffy's gonna stance up. We had Pedro stance up. We had Brook stance up. He's a bit of a scaredy cat himself sometimes, but you see him stance up. We even see Carrot, who is female, and I think I can't quote. Don't quote me on that. Younger than Chopper, but even she stanced up. Lick. See the lightning on the floor. I'm like, yeah. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. Everyone should have stanced up to defeat this. It's just a giant centipede, man. Now me and Chopper, you've been through way worse. You helped take down Oz, and you're running from a giant centipede. I'm like, come on, man. But after that, we flip over to everything else is centered around Big Mom. Now, the first thing I want to say about Big Mom is that she has an illness. And what this illness is basically is that when she craves something, everybody gets craving now and then. So I occasionally get the occasional craving where I want some Krispy Kreme donuts or a milkshake or something along them lines, but I don't go crazy about it. Big Mom goes crazy. She goes out of her mind. She goes on a rampage. She goes nuts. Whatever way you want to say it, that's how she's reacting. And we see within the chapter, she's just going all around the place. She heads to the capital of her territory where her base is, I think it was said. But basically, she's just destroying things. She doesn't care who is in her way. Doesn't matter who you are, including her own children. Now, within the chapter, she kills her own son. And it's now that I think about it, she may need to take a place in the video I did earlier, the top worst parents in anime history, because she killed her own son over some dessert. Now, granted, I know dessert is good. I know. It's a beautiful thing. Desserts. Best meal. But to kill your own family over it, it is not that deep. Now, talking about how the fact that she killed her own son, it is how she did it. Basically, what I'm getting from the chapter is if you cower, if you have any fear within yourself, within Big Mom's presence, she can rip your lifespan away from you. So within the chapter, her son cowered within her presence, and she took 40 years from him. She ripped off 40 years of his life, and then he died. Now, granted, I don't know what she can do with this lifespan once she's ripped it, but I strongly believe that she can give it to herself, and it would explain why she's had so much children. Because the amount of children she had, I've forgotten the exact number right now, I think it's 80 something, it doesn't add up. Because no normal, not even anime normal, because you know anime defies logic sometimes, no normal person can have 85 kids in a normal person's lifespan. So Big Mum must be the oldest living character in One Piece right now, because it just makes sense that way. But yeah, we see her rampaging, destroying things. Things are looking peak. Along comes Jimby. Now he has the dessert that she's after, and now no, not it wasn't him that mentioned it, but someone mentions that there was a type of sugar coated on this dessert, and now I think it's that this sugar, I think this sugar that it was coated in is causing like the faces that we see. We've seen them on this dessert. We've seen them on flowers. We've seen them on umbrellas. We've seen it on Pudding's magic carpet. But basically, the faces that we've been seeing is caused by this sugar. Now, this is another example of when things are just enhanced, when food is just enhanced by these mad chemicals, and it's just doing things to the food. And we didn't put these foods in our bodies, and it's just destroying our bodies. But yeah, this sugar is, I think it's this sugar that's giving everything their faces. But Jimby gives Big Mom the treats, and then she's good. She's good. She's like, yeah, so delicious. And we see like another side to her. She's just all happy and smiles. And then she thanks Jimby for bringing her a poneglyph early on, and she's just more happy. I'm assuming that she's more happy. And then Jimby goes on to say that, yeah, it's no cool. It's cool, Big Mom, but I need to talk to you about something. And then the mood just flips again. She's like, you're not trying to leave my crew, are you? And I'm like, how? How did you know that? How did you know that he wants to leave your crew? That, and it's just more of a testament of Big Mom. Big Mom has somebody out there in the shadows, and he's just collecting all that information, writing it down, and reporting back to her, because she just seems to know everything, everything. So we need to find out who Big Mom's informant is, because he's the guy right now. But yeah, this chapter, I really enjoyed the Big Mom stuff. That obviously I don't condone her killing her son, but just to see the mood flips, because she was angry for majority chapter, and she got a feeling, she was happy, she was more happy with what Jimby's done, and she just flipped at the end of the chapter. That was jokes. Everything around that was jokes. And yeah, that's the bits of the chapter I really enjoyed. Really want to know what her devil fruit ability is, because that has to be a devil fruit ability. There's no other explanation for it. If it's a normal ability, then damn. But yeah, but I really do think it's because of this ability why she's so young, and explains how much children that she's had. And so yeah, that's everything to come out of the chapter. We did get a little bit of Pedro mentioning that how he's been here before, but I think he's hiding more. Why was he here before? What happened then? And then, yeah, that's everything. So I'm going to give this chapter, because of Big Mom, a 4-star rating and call it review. Like always, guys, I'm asking for your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. But most importantly, take care. Have a nice day.